All right. Hello, hello. So today I want to go over how I would reset a password on Windows Server if somebody asked me to. And I'll start just from scratch. I'll create a new user and I will reset the passwords as if I was someone who needed the password reset. All right. So the first thing I'm going to go to is I want to create a new user on the domain. If it can load. Oh, okay. So, all right. So right here, and it's taking me to domain users. So I'm just going to create a new user. Just for this purpose, I'll call it, I guess, resets password. That's going to be the name for this, and we'll do our password. That's going to be the logon name. All right, and I'm just going to make a random password. Um, we won't make user change password at next login just to simplify it. User cannot change password. No, we want to allow that for the future. Password never expires. Account is disabled. So we'll just keep all of that unchecked. All right, so I just created a new user. All right, so the next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to confirm the group policy to make sure the password lockout is what I would like. So I'll just look at the default domain policy. I'll then leave this under Windows settings. It is, I'm gonna go to security settings and I'm just gonna make sure the lockout policies is what I would like them to be. All right, so account lockout threshold, just for this video, I'm going to make it 1 just so it can be quicker. Account lockout duration 30 minutes. That's fine. Password policy. Uh, so for this, let me see. I mean, this is fine. And what I'll do is to make sure everything's confirmed, I would do GP um, update, I believe. All right. And just confirm it. GP update. I know it's a couple of commands. All right, so that's what I want to do just to make sure that I had the command right. I want to do GP update dash force just to make sure. And this is just update the policy to make sure that it would only take one missed password to enable the account to be disabled. And then I'll just check it with GP results, and that's going to be the dash R. All right, all right. So it should be good now. Next step I will do is I will check the Windows 10 computer and I will do another user. And this is where I'm going to log into the account I just created, which I think it was our password. And then I believe I said it. Unfortunately, I actually forgot the password, but I don't think it matters because it's gonna lock me out, and that's what I wanted it to do. Perfect. So the reference account is currently locked out and may not be logged into. That's exactly what I wanted. So for this instance, I wanted to create a simulation on what I would do. Let's say this person, our password called me and we're like, I got locked on my account. What should I do? So the first thing I would do is, as the administrator and someone who can help, I would check to make sure that they are authenticated. I would make sure that this is their account, and by asking a few questions, whatever those questions may be, depending on what work environment I'm in. After that, I want to make sure that they are putting in the right username, which in this case, I did not put in the right username. And the reason is because it should be at lab.local, right? It doesn't really matter anyway, since the password's going to be logged off, since the password's wrong anyway. But back to that. Once I check their name, I will then go to the users again, and I want to make sure what domain they're in. There's only one domain. It's going to be lab local. Then I'm going to go to domain users. I'm going to look at their name, which is reset password. From there, I'm going to reset password by right clicking, hitting reset password. I'm gonna give them a very generic password. Um, just password one. In other cases, if they wanted me to set it to a specific password, I can do that. But in this case, I just want to keep it really simple. I'm going to check user must change password at next login. And I'm also going to check unlock the user's account because it is locked right now. As you can see, it says locked out. Okay, so so I typed in the password wrong, so this time it should work. All right, so the password has been reset. It is currently password one. So what I'm then going to do is I'm going to say, hey, to the client that your password has been reset to password one. Once you type that in on your account, which we're going to do right now, our password at lab.local. So I'm going to type in the password I just created for them. And once this happens, what then should happen is that it should come up with the user's password must be changed before signing in. This is where the user can then change the password into whatever they would like. So I'll just type a different password. So I typed in a different password and it now says your password has been changed. And we're going to log on to reset password. And just for confirmation, I'm gonna let it load. Okay, maybe not, because it's gonna take a little while, but this is what you would do if someone called and they would like to reset their password.